Welcome Talking Fam, and welcome to another Talking Sports video. And today we're going to go over the top 10 greatest college basketball coaches of all time. So I wanted to shake it up a little bit today. I didn't want to do like every video being the MLB top 100 players from now on, but I want to go over some other things like the greatest college basketball coaches of all time, the top 10 MLB managers of all time. Just like all of that stuff, all of this crazy informational stuff that's fun to learn. And I just wanted to teach you all that. So please like and subscribe down below. And without further ado, let's just get into today's video. Alright, so I want to thank Bleacher Report for this list. So, on number 1, I do have John Phelan. John Phelan coached for Mount St. Mary's from 1954 and 55 season all the way through the 2002-2003 season. So he did have 7, 9, 11, 13, 14. He had almost 15 NCAA March Madness appearances, and I really just want to say this guy is really good. So he barely had any losing seasons. I mean, he had a 5-7 season, but other than that, he actually had he had a 5-6, 6-6 seasons. Well, that's in the conference, but he didn't have any. He had a 6-17 season, and mainly he didn't have. He had 19-18. So I just want to have a round of applause, because his last season he had an 11-16 season, but his last few seasons were not very good. He dropped off from 1996. He had 40, 14 and 13, 13 and 15, 15 and 15, 9 and 20, 7 and 21, 3 and 24 in 2001. But he did have 11, 16, and 2002. But I just want to say he was a really good coach. So, next up we have number 9 on our list. We have Eddie Sutton. Eddie Sutton started out his coaching career in junior college. He coached with Southern Idaho. He made a postseason appearance 1 out of the 3 seasons there. He ended up having an 88-14 junior college record. In college, though, he went to Creighton in 1969. But he stayed at Creighton through the 1974 season, where he had an 82-50 record total with Creighton. He went to Arkansas in 1974 season, where he stayed with them all the way through the 84-85 season. He did have 260-75 record with the Arkansas Razorbacks. And then he went to Kentucky from 1985 to 1989. He ended up having an 88-39 record with Kentucky, where he did make 3 postseason appearances with an Elite 8 appearance of those 4. And then he went to Oklahoma State, stayed at them from the 1990 through 1996 season. He ended up having 5 March Madness appearances through 6 seasons with Oklahoma. State of Oklahoma, actually, from 1990 to 2006. He ended up only missing the postseason 1 time out of all of the seasons he played with them. He finished a record 368 and 151 record And then he had a lone coaching appearance with the San Francisco Dons in 2007-2008 season. He had a 6-13 record, but total he has a 804 and 328 record as a head coach. Next up, we have Lute Olson. Lute Olson started out his career as a junior college coach with the LBCC. He ended his Long Beach City College. Ended that from 1969 through 1973. He didn't have any postseason appearances, but he did 103-22 record with junior college. Then he went to the college. He went to Long Beach State 49ers. Stayed with them through the 73-74 season, where he had a 24-2 record. And first in the conference. Next up, we have the Iowa Hawkeyes. He went to them in 1974 through 1983 season. His first 4 seasons with them, he didn't do very good, but then after that, he went to the March Madness every season after that. First round, Final Four, first round, second round, Sweet 16. He finished his career with Iowa with a 167-91 record. Then he went to Arizona Pacific 10 Conference 1983 through the 2008 season. He ended his career with Arizona with a 589-187 record. He finished his career with a 780-280 record. Alright, I'm going to have time for one more, and then I'm done for today's video. So head coaching record for Jim Boeheim. He just retired at the end of the season. Started out with Syracuse in 1976, where he went to the March Madness every year. So, the 3 years when they were independent. And then when they went to the Big East Conference from 1979 through 2013, he had Division I Sweet 16, then NIT runner-up, then NIT round of 32, then NCAA March Madness. First year he was ineligible, and then March Madness, NIT, March Madness, NIT, March Madness, NIT, March Madness, NIT, March Madness, March Madness. And then he went to the ACC finally in 2013. March Madness, ineligible. March Madness, NIT, March Madness. And then they didn't go to the postseason that year. And then March Madness in 2020, 2021. And none in 2021, 2022. No postseason for them. But finished his career with a 998, 426 record. Next up, we have Jim Calhoun. Jim Calhoun started out his career with the Northeastern Huskies in 1972. Stayed with them through the 86th season. Finished with a 248, 137 record with them. Went to University of Connecticut Huskies. Finished his career with them with a 625 and 243 record. Then went to St. Joseph's. Finished with a 47-17 record. Finished his career with a 920 and 397 record. Next up, we have Dean Smith. Dean Smith started out his career with North Carolina in 61 and 62 season. Stayed with him all the way his entire career. Finished his career with 879 254 record. Next up, we have Adolph Rupp. Adolph Rupp started his career with Kentucky in the Southern Conference, 30-5 record there. Went to the South SEC after that. No team in 20 and 53, but he was a really good coach. He finished his career with a 876 and 190 record. Next up, we have the legendary Coach K. He just retired. Started out his career with the Army Cadets in 1975. Stayed with them through 1980. Had a 73 and 59 record there. Then went to Duke, the ACC. Finished his career there with a 1,129, 309 record. Finished his career with 1,202 and 368 record. Next up, we have Bob Knight. Bob Knight started with the Army Cadets in '65. Played with them, had a 102.50 record. Went to Indiana Hoosiers after that. Finished with a 662, 239 record with them. Then he went to Texas Tech. Finished his career with them, 138, 882 record. Finished his entire coaching career with a 902, 371 record. Finally, we have the legendary John Wooden. John Wooden started out his career with Indiana State in 1946. Had a 44-15 record with them in 2 years. Went to UCLA after that. And that's where he finished his career with 620, 147 record. Finished his career with a total of 664 wins and 162 losses. So that is today's video, everybody. Thank you for watching. I wanted to shake it up today. I know it's a longer video than usual, but it took a longer time to really show what their stats are and all of that, what teams they played for. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe down below, and see you later.